Hope everybody having a cool time.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Wanna really chill like a nigga, see the cone spitting in the answer, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone fishing for the bitches that will listen when I'm on a mission. Give a trip to build, put a bomb on the fucking ceiling in a minute. I'ma be the villain, the villains, put the drill, feeling like killing the villain. I know the government gon' give me finish. You better listen for religion, I'm a motherfucking God killer. That turns to a cop killer. Fuck around and get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up. But doesn't gonna really rock with us. To grab the keys, pop the trust. I got the motherfucking pump. Shoot the motherfucker dead, nigga. I didn't dead in the trunk. Shot the body of a piece, leave a motherfucker dead, just go. I don't give a fuck no more. You can have it like Dumbledore, undergo. Go to the motherfucking Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw the plug is so. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letter to make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucking government shaking. Operation stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shock the nation. Hottest Cajun. These through the population. Make a motherfucker stop the faking. I'll be waiting when I'm on the top with an AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cat that'll spray for. Hey y'all, tear y'all motherfucking face on. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You don't get me down now.
Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas.
Corporation, let's burn it down. Burn it down. Because a corporation, let's burn it down. Burn it down. America's a corporation. Let's burn it down. Burn it down. With cooperation, we can burn it down. Burn it down. Government official over here with the missile blow up everything. Nigga got no give a fuck about them. You face everything. They real page. Every brains gon' hang bang bang when I shot him. Came from the bottom with this motherfucker power killing every ever bullet's main shower got a power. Any motherfucker with the government of parliament. Use a human machine with the body of an ornament. Wanna shoot a fair right dead in his orderly. I'm trying to run old bitch, you part of it. Now I got a car again, shooting up a fair man. Trigger the nigga I gotta do it with a headband. Kicking the nigga I gotta do it like a fan man. Stumping the nigga the bottom listening to red man. Hospital nigga I gotta beat it with a bedpan. Yeah man, fed is a dead man. Breathe. While I smoke on the weed, with it down my feet, then look on my knees. I gotta be free, I gotta be me, I gotta be a G, revolutionary to the military. They get it buried, then take fly drive, get it buried with the motherfucking buzz. He wanna say you sleep with a heat, never hear repeat, but I do what I gotta do, shoot what I gotta shoot, leave with the whole nigga, they couldn't do tricking, and the whole chickens to do the cool. While I pull up on the super group, bitch ass nigga, dead by the river, deep dead faded, dead by the river. Tell the government they next, who the best server can't be the name, they can check my nigga. Fuck the corporations. Let's burn it down, burn it down. With cooperation, we can burn it down, burn it down. America's a corporation. Let's burn it down, burn it down. With cooperation, we can burn it down, burn it down. America's a corporation. Let's burn it down, burn it down. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Let me kick it on, time to break you off. Hit you with the song, sewing on, take your head off. Hit you with the wrong, hold off to the graveyard. Shallow grave of more, take off till Niagara Falls. Hiding from the law, face off like a lit page. Gauge with a switchblade, display your brain and case to the real page. Horror shit, like a horror flick. Bitch, you wanna wish that I won't do all the shit that I wanna spit. Fuck the shit, got a bunch of things on the bucket list. Taking out feds, politicians, and the government. Music in the your brain, watch it on the like a senator. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Say the law, time to pay the cost because I'm a boss. Don't get lost in the fucking song. Say it with these laws cause they all understand the laws. Trying to stay your heart, knock you off, go your fucking door. They can throw the songs going hard on the fucking hoe. Fuck Coleman Town Pro. To the bed in the fucking head by himself, bro. Yeah, bro. Hopping up a whip saying, yeah, ho. Where got the pop in the head, bro. It's fake. Beating Bill Gates with some milk crates. Fucking deep fake. I'ma destroy the deep state. Confidential files. I'ma put that shit on eBay. Chase the feds down. Shoot them all on the freeway. At a speedway. Shot a cop beating cheesecake. Fucking clean slate. Beat your body with a deep race. Fucking deep fake. Can't wait till the heat fake. No delay. Can't wait till the heat spray.
Shouts out. Shouts out to everybody. We're gonna be talking about the battle within. But let's play some more music first and we're gonna get off into it.
Keys of the land, gotta take back on the key to the land. Gotta take back on the key to the land. Gotta take back on the key to the land. This for my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back on the key to the land. Gotta take back on the key to the land. Gotta take back on the key to the land. Put the motherfucking G's in the bag. When my homeboy get the keys to the lab. I got everything that we need with the jag. Going overseas with the weed in the bag. All the fucking guns and the keys in the dash. Try to cock, now you got a pee in the bag. So I boy need to put the beam on his ass. Now I got a way, put the feed on the gas. Going faster than glass, speed on your ass. On the front line, I'ma lead with the mag. When they give a bed, I'ma kill all the gas. Automatic weapons is the building with pass. Jack like pom bomb, real Kevin Nash. Shoot with the neck like real Mr. Glass. Formulate the plan, I'ma kill all their plans. Gotta give a bed in the leads ever had. Lead up the bridges every need us a man. Can't get that, gon' bleed on the land. Revolutionary, I'm a G on the land. So negotiated, we don't need other man. Gonna take it back, put the G in the van. Blowing up shit, boom, boom on the land. Big coat coming out the doom on the land. Super guy hand, tell you all in the sand. Everybody run when I pull up the hand. World military, they ain't gonna last. I don't hit them all with a blast from the past. Do it so fast like I'm taking out the trash. Fuck Carl Schwab, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Bill Gates, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Dr. Fauci, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Donald Trump, put his ass in the bag. Keys of the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. This for my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. This for my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Let's go.
You already know. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody having a cool night, cool afternoon, cool day. You already know what it is.
Hurricane 313.
Down, we have a problem.
Now Rogue One production.
Push it to the limit, murder making lyrics, killing like a villain, spitting murder making lyrics. Government is tripping cause my murder making lyrics. Haters out there tripping cause my murder making lyrics. It's the revolutionary shit, cops getting very quick, quicker with the trigger, better run, little scary bitch. This master terrorist, destroying everything. Fuck the government, I'm the motherfucking hurricane, bringing all the stormy flame, bring it wind and bring the rain, make the haters feel the pain. Time to rearrange the game. They want me to tone it down. Fuck you, bitch, I'm shooting rounds. Rebel music through your house. Shooting dog, you hating clowns. Got some weed smoking out. Throw them fucking guns up. Ramming through a fan building in a fucking armor truck. Throw that motherfucker up. We don't really give a fuck. Take this fucking land back. Do you wanna roll with us? Push it really not a prank. Fuck up martial law, we gon' pull up, steal your fucking tank. See me gone off the drink, about to hit the fucking bank. Eliminate the rich, use a bitch, that's what I fucking think. See you fucking billionaires, got you bitches running scanning everything up, great security, nigga, yeah. It don't even matter though, shoot them in this fucking throat. Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, y'all bitches gotta go. Long rifle with a scope, custom made bullets, ho. Should've break the paw, kill 100 people in the road. Do the C4, put a bomb in your villa, ho. Making scenes at Davos, all them people gotta go. Push it to the limit, murder mitten lyrics. Treated like a villain, spitting murder mitten lyrics. Government is tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. Gators out the tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. Murder mitten lyrics, murder mitten lyrics. Haters out the tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. Murder mitten lyrics, murder mitten lyrics. Haters out the tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Middle finger to the sky. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Middle finger to the sky. Fuck the government.
Anymore. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with that, the civil rights movement. We was asking. You know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? Ask?
These niggas scared. I guess I gotta tone it down for y'all. On the raised in the projects, dude. Where we give all these haters the blues. Fuck cops, man, we breaking the rules. Outlaws, yeah, we bringing the tools. I'm a rebel, what the fuck you gon' do? Get on my level, we'll get lost in the dust. Ain't dancing, I trust. Y'all feds ain't fucking with us. Tell the government enough is enough. Pull up in the truck. Politician getting shot the fuck up. Like a Christmas tree, lighting them up. Got the Sprite in my cup. Sipping lean, about to light up a blunt. As I walk straight up to the front. AO in my hand. Understand, you ain't calling my bluff. Taking limbs off the body with shots. Then I blew up the spot. The whole scene is your burial plot. I saw the news in the area shots. I just ready the block. Revolution, are you ready or not? Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This that old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This the old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Pop a clip, time to drop that fool. Never fuck with a project dude. We used to all dodge cops at school. Now we all grown up on the block, that's cool. If the cops come through, they get popped at too. Let me spit this rebel shit on this laid back tune. Because I got you niggas scared of my hype ass tunes. Y'all scared of revolution, better fight back, dude. Let me kick a fed ass with these fly ass moves. Cause I think I got blood on my nice ass shoes. Have to dip to the dealer and cop that coupe. Bulletproof, out the black dash out with the crew. On a mission, about to blow up a factory, dude. About to bring all the pain and the agony, dude. Got the world news saying it's a tragedy, dude. Destroy the evil warrior, then you have to regroup. Say hurricane is the truth, bitch. Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This the old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with the Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know.
Salute. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shouts out.
Walking through the sea so cool. All black, stay strapped, get clapped if you fuck with the crew. Nigga, you be up under my shoe. Turn blue, niggas get stumped out in my timber boots. Bulletproof all over the suit. Got it ordered. Custom made Cartiers and the fedora. Met me a fine ass chick at a Sephora. Hit it from the back, the smoked up on the quarter. Took it to the crib, the legs was on my shoulder. Briefcase style, well, yeah, I had to fold her. He said my meat good is better than Ponderosa. So I had to pound the pussy over and over. Now I'm out the door, the baby, the show is over. Headed to the block, you know I'm selling that boulder. Haters talk shit, I'm knocking head off a shoulder. Territory mine, hey yeah, I'm taking over. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. Look, I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. Blast with killers, we fast with triggers. Blast, we fill up with Hennessy and blast some niggas. If a fair run up, gotta blast them too. Real niggas don't do what they have to do. Time to roll up a blunt, then I crack a brew. Got a call from a chick, she was passing through. Now to take her gas up in the afternoon. Got a call from a plug, now I have to zoom. Full of motherfucking fans trying to track my moves. Y'all bitches can't fight, can't combat my moves. I'm the black John Wick that I pack your crew. I think you gonna need some fucking backup, dude. AK and take your motherfucking backup, dude. And your wife will think I'm a stand-up dude. I see you haters stab, bitch, I'm strapped up too. Shoot your ass in the head if you act up, fool. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. Let's go. This that real hip hop. What it do? Vibe with the night.
Real hip hop.
Real hip hop.
We're gonna play one more, and then we're gonna get off into the live. You already know. It's another hip hop track. Me and Relentless, Texas, from Detroit to Texas. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody. Let's go.
Asiatic, real black man, I'm crafted in God's image. Lyrically, I'm a savage and govern the planet. With the smart grip, boom, I ain't going nowhere. You better get used to it. Equipped with the toolage. And I ain't talking about no handgun. I'm in bad lab and holding the game for ransom. Run me mine. And I don't want my chips to circulate. Fast food for the CEOs. Don't taking them on dinner date. Unless I'm well trained. Better say that I've been a great stuck in your weight class. Relentless. I'm heavyweight savers with the flows. Quick feet like I lead. Joe Lewis when I do them. Leave them flat in the ring. John Kemp when I lift off. Finish like Dominique. Underrated like Pippen when I hit break in the ring. Putting a lot of work, my best interest for the team. Give me the hand off and I'm running up the scene. Fake smiles, fake nods. When you hear me on the beat, on my phone against the odds, I'ma keep on doing leaks. I'ma treasure you in the mud for the dirty side. I'ma put you undiscovered and I ain't been found. I represent for all my brothers above or underground. And all of the black queens, it's your flowers and crowns.
You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. It's time to unload, the drama unfold. My 40 cold, taking your soul, never reload. Where do we go? The battlefield's making explode, but the government kill a bomb at every flow. I'm the infamous lyricist to the fans, they just the same and they implement all the titles to kill a quick with these instruments. With these sentences, shaking one in the instant quick. Hurricane is the name, you better know who you're dealing with. Style master, slow it down cause I'm faster. Bastard in the dark abyss, that's where I cash you. Natural disaster, I'm the final chapter. Happy brother, this struggles like hamsters, little bastard. I'm the warrior, battlefield looking glorious. Skills is so notorious, kicking your ass like Morpheus. The anomaly, speaking new philosophy, speaking with the velocity, cause a lot of atrocity. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop.
Shout out to everybody that love
This
hip hop.
the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop.
You already know. Shout to everybody. Hurricane and relentless. I hope everybody having a cool afternoon. Hope everybody having a cool night, cool day. So we get off into the video, y'all. All right. The battle within. Now, there was a moment in my life where I had this conflict within myself, of actually crossing the threshold of, let's just say, doing what needs to be done or letting the system handle it. And it's most of the time, every day, I kind of had this battle. Now, for those that have not been to my channel before, I am a revolutionary. And no, this is not a trend. This is a lifestyle. Most of my content over here is revolutionary content, revolutionary music. Even my parodies are revolutionary. Well, like some of them. But the battle within, handling business, getting shit done, or letting the system work. Basically, the ideology of the man we call the Punisher. And there's this segment called The Punisher versus 20 superheroes and shit. And it's a back and forth. It's a debate. But the ideology of the Punisher matches mine. But the ideology of the superheroes was the other side of the coin, because I also thought that too. Because at the end of the day, life is precious. But at the same time, people are evil and need to be taken out. So this is why there's no good guys in war, because lives are lost. And if good and evil is a state of mind, then you are the controller. You the one who deems what's evil and what's not. So, for example, if the battle is with good and evil, good versus evil, then what is evil in our eyes? Can relate to that, right? So what's the evil in our eyes? For us in the chat, we see evil as a government eradicating people through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. We find that diabolical because what? Life is precious. The world is fucking precious. Why is there preventing knowledge, and growth. I find that to be evil. And I think y'all agree too. So by making the choice and the decision to handle this shit, like for example, like that healthcare CEO got handled, but we talking about done globally to the elites. You feel me? But revenge doesn't protect you. Gotta think careful before any decision. Yes. You feel me? See, there you go. I know, but at the same time, being extra careful, is good. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I know. We got to be careful. But at the same time, the longer you wait, the more bodies the evil is going to pile up. It's like, it's like the Punisher and the ideology of the superheroes that you're about to hear is the battle constantly have every day, but I know it needs to be done. In the end, I'm just waiting to have all my money, manpower, and resources put together so I can go out there. Because I already said it. I can't wait to leave YouTube. And I know for a fact I might be alone in this on the rooftop. But one thing I can say that I'm glad about, that each and every one of y'all agrees with me, is fuck the government. But if I was like with y'all right now and I was like, all right, nigga, let's go blow up a police station, y'all, I'll be like, whoa, Kane. Yes, I agree with fuck the government, but like, man, I ain't down with blowing up some shit tonight. I gotta go to work in the morning. But at least y'all agree with fuck the government, fuck the elites, fuck the WEF, fuck the UN, fuck the World Economic Forum, fuck the Trilateral Commission, fuck the Council of Foreign Relations, fuck the Council of 13, fuck the royal family, and fuck the alphabet boys, and fuck this fucking government. As long as y'all agree with that, we cool. But at the end of the day, whose side would y'all be on? Because this is the battle within. Like, I just don't make shit just to be making shit. Like I make shit because like sometimes I've been going through this shit personally. Like without, like saying names. I just, I either go through this shit personally or I've been through this shit. Most of the time I'm reminiscing. Most of the time. Like going back through the past. Because I'm 37. So like I've been through a lot. So like most of the time I'm reminiscing. But yeah, but like this the battle within, y'all. But this is the Punisher versus 20 superheroes. All right. I got like 2 videos of this. But picture it as the battle within. This is the battle within myself. But like this is a segment of the Punisher versus heroes, and the heroes got to give they case to like not get a case. The Punisher is motherfucking making this claim. It's like on some y'all remember Steven Crowder, where like he used to post up and be like Hillary Clinton is a reptilian, prove me wrong type shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, he puts him at the table. This is what Punisher doing. But the dialogue is my inner struggle. Okay? Should I go out here and start killing motherfuckers? Or should I let the system handle it? But like at the same time, I know all the sayings, I've studied it. I have embraced it. They say you're on a path of revenge, you gotta dig 2 graves. One for the motherfucker you kill and one for yourself. I know it all. You know what I'm saying? I know all the sayings. I don't know it all. Wise man admit he knows nothing. I mean, like I know enough. Let me stop and backtrack and think before I speak sometimes. Sometimes I'm trying to get through this shit, because I'm winging it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And fuck the parliament too. I forgot about the parliament. Fuck those fuckers. Starmer is a wanker and all those other fuckers in the EU that's motherfucking out here fucking with kids. y'all just gonna make Australia a motherfucking prison state. Y'all some hoes for that. I can't wait till Australia rise up. Shouts out to the UK, like they already about to burn half of that bitch down too. And fuck Downing Street. Turn that bitch into a fucking rubble anyway. And fuck the White House. And shouts out to everybody. Okay, here we go, y'all. My battle within.
My next claim is restraint is a luxury. Real protection means using everything you have to stop threats.
Restraint is a luxury. Take them down.
I have wielded Mjolnir for over 1,000 years, Frank. I have the power to obliterate armies, but I choose restraint because power without restraint is tyranny. Yes, maximum force stops threats. So does slavery. So does genocide. Just because something works doesn't make it right. I have learned that true strength is knowing when not to use your power, when to show mercy, when to offer second chances. You use maximum force because you lack imagination to find other solutions. I use precision because I understand power deeply.
You've had 1,000 years to philosophize about power, Thor. Meanwhile, people suffer and die while you figure out which situations deserve mercy. I don't have 1,000 years. I have now. Right now, there are murderers walking free. Right now, families are planning funerals. Maximum force stops that now. You talk about tyranny and genocide, but I'm not enslaving anyone. I'm removing threats. That's different. You can afford restraint because you're a god. Regular people can't. They need immediate protection, and maximum force provides that. Your mercy is a luxury they can't afford.
Frank, yes, I could obliterate every threat immediately, but that would mean destroying innocents alongside guilty. It would mean becoming a force of destruction. That's not protection. That's domination. True heroism is fighting through complexity, finding ways to stop the bad without becoming bad yourself. You've given up on that complexity. You've chosen simplicity, kill the threat. But that simplicity costs more than you understand. It costs your soul. And the soul is what actually protects people. Not force, not violence, but conviction that better is possible.
My soul died the day my family was murdered, Thor. I'm not fighting to protect it anymore. I'm fighting to protect others' souls, to prevent them from experiencing what I experienced. And the only way to do that is to stop the killers. Yes, your way is more noble. Yes, my way is more brutal. But ask a grieving parent which they prefer. A world where their child might be killed while a god debates mercy, or a world where murderers don't exist because I removed them. Most would choose my world. Nobility is cheap when you're burying your child.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Mind you, that was the battle that I have with myself. Yes, that's Punisher versus Thor, but both are right. Both are right. And both of y'all y'all can agree. Y'all can agree. Now, some of y'all may choose Thor, but I gotta roll with the Punisher. But most of y'all may choose Thor. But I understand that side too. I understand that side too. And it's because I was there for a long time. Blow this motherfucking building up. Don't give a fuck who's in it, as long as I got my fucking target. But it was getting on YouTube and chatting with y'all and getting to know people offline, and it let me know that I need to clear the building first or find a better solution to take them out. You know, trying to find that balance of brutal but not too brutal, and at the same time not try to lose my soul in the process. Try not to go mad or insane. So be cold and calculated. Be very precise. You know, the battle within. You feel me? But I was Punisher versus Thor, but it's still my battle within because they both right. Most people would choose Punisher route. No one is like, shit, don't got time to fucking grieve. I want that killer destroyed. But no. Let the justice handle it. Nah.
Right. My next claim is resources go to prisons instead of victims. Money spent on criminals could protect families.
Now, yeah. That's Punisher's argument. But also my argument too. Why shit going to fucking prisons instead of motherfucking feeding families?
You're right that resources are misallocated, Frank. But your solution wastes even more resources. Executions cost more than imprisonment. Legal battles cost money. Investigations cost money. You're not saving resources. You're just redistributing them toward violence. The solution is to redirect prison budgets toward prevention. Toward education.
To say, yep, I get it both ways. Hate to say it, but that's the D I left a while ago. And still trying to understand how it's man. Shit crazy. But Punisher talking to Black Panther.
Toward community support. Toward addressing root causes of crime, not toward murder. Wakanda doesn't execute criminals. We rehabilitate them. We give them purpose. And our crime rate is lower than any killing-based system.
Wakanda is isolated and wealthy, T'Challa. You have resources most nations don't have. You can afford prevention programs and rehabilitation. But in the real world, resources are limited. Cities can't afford both prisons and prevention, so they choose prisons, and prisons fail. But I offer a third option. Remove the problem. One bullet costs less than 1 year of incarceration. One dead criminal costs less than years of court battles. It's not about violence, it's about efficiency. Resources freed from prisons can then go to prevention and support. That's better than your system. Your system only works if you're wealthy enough to do everything.
You reduce humans to cost calculations, Frank. That's where your philosophy fails. A person is not just an expense. They have value. Even criminals have value. Even the worst criminals can contribute something, if given the right environment. You kill to save money. That's not heroism. That's brutality justified by economics. A real leader invests in people, takes risks on transformation. That's harder than killing, and more expensive short term. But it creates a better society long term. Your way creates fear in bodies.
A murderer has no value, T'Challa. They forfeited their right to society's resources. I'm not reducing them to calculations. I'm recognizing what they've already chosen. They chose to kill. I choose consequences. Yes, creating a better society is important, but so is protecting people right now. Your long-term vision is beautiful, but people die in the meantime. I work in the immediate. I remove threats today so tomorrow, your prevention programs actually have a chance to work. You can build Wakanda because someone like me removes the immediate threats. Without that removal, there's no stability to build on.
Woo! I'm gonna have to go with the Punisher. But like at the same time, he is right. Like every piece of life has value. This is why I say like there's no good guys or bad guys in war because motherfuckers are dying. You know, so it's like, you know, finding that balance. I need to take off the threat, man. Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, you know what I'm saying? George Soros, Peter Thiel, you know what I'm saying? Larry Ellison. And all you billionaire fucks that be at the fucking WEF. The Punisher mentally. From the left side of the wall all the way to the whoop. Even in the tunnel to Canada, the Wizard, the deep bleed through. I'm in BC, Canada now. And I'm throwing there though. 313 has made it to the 604. Other than me stomping around. Shouts out, shouts out. All right, now we on to the next one.
My next claim is mercy toward murderers is betrayal of their victims. Those victims deserve vengeance, not forgiveness.
Woo! My next claim. The victims deserve vengeance, not forgiveness. Now, yeah, man, I really agree with the Punisher already because like it just made me think about how that cop lady walked into the wrong apartment, shooting a man in his own apartment, but like she just claimed it was hers, like like she thought it was her crib. I'm like, how in the hell are you that discombobulated by not recognizing your own shit? Like, you should have been like, oh shit, my bad, I walked into the wrong house. But no, you walked into a motherfucking place, shot the motherfucker. But then it gets to the courtroom and the family members start hugging the lady that, they killed the innocent man in his own shit. Like all this forgiveness shit, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck that forgiveness. The victims need vengeance.
I have lost soldiers to Decepticons, Frank. I understand loss. I understand the desire for vengeance. But I have learned that vengeance destroys the Avenger more than the enemy. Mercy is not betrayal. Mercy is breaking the cycle. If I kill every Decepticon in vengeance for my fallen soldiers, I become what I fight.
That real shit. Allegedly. I've took my vengeance and I'm good. I ain't lose myself. The shit was justified. Motherfucker, you was wrong. And it's over. Allegedly, and shit. I ain't become a bloodthirsty maniac. I don't have bitches tied up in the deep dark wine cellar. Nope. I'm didn't have no bloodlust. I gotta go out of here and do it again. No. Just handle my business and go home and eat some White Castle. Allegedly.
Tron kills for power. I kill for justice. Those are different. A victim deserves justice. Justice means accountability, not destruction, not revenge, not becoming a murderer yourself. That dishonors the victim. It makes their death mean nothing. True honor means stopping the killing, breaking the cycle.
You fought for millennia and the Decepticons still exist, Prime. Your mercy and your refusal to finish them has cost you countless soldiers. Maybe if you'd been willing to kill completely to be thorough in eliminating threats, those soldiers would still be alive. You talk about honor and cycles, but what about the honor of your fallen? What about the cycle of suffering they experienced because you held back? I don't ask victims' families to kill. They don't want to, but they want someone to stop the suffering. That someone is me. That's honor. Taking on the burden so grieving families don't have to.
Burden is not the same as purpose, Frank. You take on killing and call it burden, but it destroys you. I have watched your trajectory. You become more violent, more isolated, more lost. That is not honor. That is degradation. A true protector would find ways to stop threats without becoming threatened themselves. I teach my soldiers discipline, control, the ability to face enemies and choose not to destroy when destruction is not necessary. That is hard. Much harder than pulling a trigger. But that hardship is what makes us greater than our enemies.
I am already destroyed, Prime. My family is dead. I'm not trying to save myself. I'm trying to save others from experiencing what I experienced. You can afford discipline because you're a godlike being. I'm human, and humans have limited time and resources. Discipline is luxury. Action is necessity. Yes, killing changes me, but that change is acceptable because it prevents other families from being destroyed. You've taught your soldiers discipline for millennia, and Decepticons still exist.
Yep. Yep. We don't have that luxury. Like real shit. Because at the end of the day, some people speak from a place of comfort and not really understanding that we are actually out here in these fucking trenches. You know, Punisher.
My next claim is violence is the only language killers understand. They respect force because it's the only thing they fear.
Yep. Violence is the only thing that killers understand. Like real shit. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Once we start hitting up the FDA, the EPA, the FCC, the CDC, hit up all these alphabet boy spots and hit up the government buildings, man, they will bitch the fuck up. We gonna fight like a motherfucker. It's gonna be martial law. But like at the end of the day, it's strength in numbers. It's strength in numbers. You're gonna have to nuke this bitch in order to kill us all. You know? I'm like, nigga, Jim Carrey off the Truman Show. Nigga, like when he was in the water, you gonna have to kill me. Nigga, we gonna break free from this shit. Once they don't see as a human, they lost their humanity. That's hard to combat. Yeah. You know what else is hard to combat? Stupidity. Stupidity is a lot different than evil because like stupid people don't even motherfucking think they fucking stupid. You can take down an evil person because you know it. But man, yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of the people that don't see you as human. They lost their humanity. I'm trying to. It's like a person that don't see you as human. Like it gotta be a word for that. It gotta be a word for that because it's like they make a phobia for everything. They make a goddamn phobia for everything. But yeah, those 7 people, stupid people, and evil. Man, that's a battle on my hands. Because man, that's stupidity is a motherfucker, man. Like it's like the movie Idiocracy. That level of stupid. You know, and I think we in motherfucking pre-Idiocracy time right now because like they just got done doing the study. I think I covered that shit on one of my HHN special reports. They're doing the study right now. The motherfucking study that was at the beginning of Idiocracy. They're doing that study right now. So I'm like, dog, like this the beginning. This the beginning of the movie. This the beginning of the motherfucking Idiocracy movie. It's over.
I have fought warriors my entire existence, Frank. I have faced beings more powerful than you can imagine, and I have learned that violence only creates more violence. Yes, warriors respect force, but they respect honor more. They respect conviction. They respect someone willing to fight but choosing not to destroy. I have subdued enemies who were trying to kill me, without killing them, through will, through strength of character, through showing them there is another way. That is what true strength looks like, not the trigger. The choice not to pull it.
You're an immortal warrior trained since childhood, Deanna. You have powers that transcend mortality, and you have the luxury of time to show enemies another way. I'm a human with limited time and strength. I can't subdue killers through strength of character. I can only stop them through force, and the only force they understand is the kind that ends permanently. You've never lost someone you love. You've never had a family destroyed by someone you could have stopped. If you had, you'd understand why mercy is impossible, why death is necessary.
I have lost people I love, many, over centuries, and each time I've faced the choice you face, each time I've chosen not to become consumed by vengeance. That choice is harder than killing, much harder, but it's what separates heroes from murderers. You say you have no other choice, but that's false. You have many choices. You choose killing because it's simple, because it's satisfying, because it fills the void your loss created, but it doesn't heal. And without healing, you can never truly protect anyone. You can only spread your damage.
You're right, Diana. Killing is satisfying, and I'll admit that. I'm not gonna pretend I kill only for victims. I kill because I need to kill, because something in me requires it, but that doesn't make me wrong about what works. Yes, my choice is selfish. Yes, it spreads damage, but so does mercy toward murderers. They kill again. More families are destroyed, so which damage is worse, mine or theirs? I choose to create damage that stops killers. You choose to create wounds that bleed indefinitely.
Woo! It's like real shit, man. They both right. You know, as much as I wrote with the Punisher, I gotta roll with Diana on this one. You know, like even though Diana is a fucking warrior goddess, but like what she said, you know, like it resonates with me because I felt the same way without being a fucking godlike being. So it's like just like understanding the battle within when it comes to not trying to go out there and fuck somebody up. But another reason why I agree with Diana, you know, like because of the satisfying part. Eliminating motherfuckers is not satisfying at all. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on the sweater already, mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. Real shit. I needed to spit that bar because I didn't want to go off into a detail. That I will probably have to say allegedly to. But it's not satisfying at all. Life is precious. But what will be satisfying, what is satisfying, is taking out evil. Like how that motherfucker was laughing while he harmed his victim. I'm going to be laughing as I harm the person that harmed that victim. Oh, you want to play with little boys and little girls? Guess what? I'm about to hang you from your fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Save the kids, save the parents. A dead nigga hanging from their house because this nigga wanted to be fucking evil. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah. Taking out evil, yeah. You know, satisfying. Like I said, like when I get on the battlefield, all the shit gonna be glorious. I'm gonna be motherfucking playing the flute like Nero while everything burn. Hell yeah. That's gonna be satisfying. Like on that Gotham 1987. Batman 89. Know what I'm saying? On that Batman 89 life. Batman 87. Pull up with the Batmobile. With the flame on the back. But yeah. But at the same time, I gotta roll with Diana. You know. But still though, I roll with the Punisher all day.
My next claim is control is an illusion. Everybody is just one bad day away from becoming a killer. So preemptive removal is the only real protection.
Woo, now that's deep. Control is an illusion. Control is an illusion. Let's go.
I understand your fear, Frank. I carry a monster inside me. I have one bad day away from losing control. But that's exactly why I know control isn't an illusion. I work every single day to maintain it. I study myself. I understand my limits. I prepare for situations that trigger transformation. And when the Hulk emerges, I fight to regain control. It's hard. Harder than anything. But possible. You say everyone is one bad day away from killing. But that's not true. Most people have built psychological barriers that prevent violence. Strong barriers. You lost yours. That's your tragedy. Not everyone's.
You have the luxury of studying yourself, Bruce. You have time and resources. But most killers don't stop themselves. They don't want to. They actively seek out victims. They plan murders. They justify them. Control requires wanting control. And killers don't want it. They want power. They want to dominate. And they'll keep doing it unless someone stops them. You maintain control because you're good at heart. But evil people don't maintain control. Evil people get worse. And I've learned that you can't fix evil through understanding.
You're assuming evil is permanent, Frank. But my research suggests otherwise. People become killers through trauma, neglect, abuse, or neurological damage. Fix the trauma. Provide treatment. Address the damage. And you can change outcomes. Yes, some resist treatment. Some want to stay broken. But many don't. They're trapped in patterns they didn't choose. You judge them without understanding them. You execute them without trying to save them.
You're a scientist, Bruce. You deal in evidence, and the evidence is clear. Most murderers never change. They fake compliance. They manipulate therapists. They kill again the moment they're released. You can study them all you want, but they're not going to change because you understand them better. They're going to change when they decide to change, and most of them never decide. So while you're researching and treating and hoping they transform, they're killing again. I can't wait for that transformation. I have to stop them now. Yes, sometimes innocent people get caught in my net, but more innocent people die if I don't act. I'll keep killing, because someone has to stop the killers right now. Not eventually, not after rehabilitation programs are funded, right now. And I'll keep doing it until the day I die, because that's the only way I know to honor the memory of my family, through action, through consequences, through killing those who kill. And I'm at peace with that burden.
Yeah. Now the last one was Batman versus Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. So I go with both. you know, because let's hear it again real quick.
Of studying yourself, so does mercy toward murderers. They kill again. More families are destroyed. So which damage is worse, mine or theirs? I choose to create damage that stops killers. You choose to create wounds that bleed indefinitely.
Okay.
My next claim is, control is an illusion. Everybody is just one bad day away from becoming a killer. So preemptive removal is the only real protection.
What makes Punisher right is, when it comes to the universe of Batman, the Joker comes out and kills like 1 million fucking people. The Joker is the reason why Superman turned evil in the Injustice world. But anyway, back to the real shit.
I understand your fear, Frank. I carry a monster inside me. I have one bad day away from losing control, but that's exactly why I know control isn't an illusion. I work every single day to maintain it. I study myself. I understand.
Yes. I'm doing all that shit that Bruce Wayne done. This was important. I'm trying to do all the shit Bruce Wayne done, but at the same time, I still feel the way the Punisher feels. I'm trying not to go this route. But I know I am one day the fuck away. One bad day. One bad day. And in the Batman universe, everybody loves the Joker. Yes, the Joker cool. And Joker is, is my favorite character, man. But I put him at number 2 and over Two-Face. Because Two-Face shit is kind of realistic. Two-Face is a good man gone bad. He was a nigga that worked for the law, found out the law was in the bad guy's pocket. They motherfucking put acid on your goddamn face. Batman was in the motherfucking shit, couldn't stop the motherfucker. You wake up, your motherfucking wife see you, she damn near motherfucking pass out. So what's the fuck Two-Face gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna go after the mob bosses and kill their ass, rob their ass, and take his crew. Going around killing mob bosses, fuck this shit. Oh shit, Harvey, you wouldn't do shit, nigga. You a prosecutor. Bitch, I'm a killer now. And call me Two-Face. Bitch. Dual wielding. But
limits. I prepare for situations that trigger transformation. And when the Hulk emerges, I fight to regain control.
Oh, that's the heart. That's the heart.
Harder than anything, but possible. You say everyone is one bad day away from killing.
Not
but
Bruce
that's
Wayne,
not true.
Bruce Banner.
Most people have built psychological barriers that prevent violence. Strong barriers. You lost yours. That's your tragedy. Not everyone's.
You have the luxury of studying yourself, Bruce. You have time and resources.
Yeah, Bruce Banner,
but most
not
killers
Bruce Wayne.
don't stop themselves. They don't want to. They actively seek out victims. They plan murders. They justify them. Control requires wanting control. And killers don't want it. They want power. They want to dominate. And they'll keep doing it unless someone stops them. You maintain control because you're good at heart. But evil people don't maintain control. Evil people get worse. And I've learned that you can't.
And it was that right there. What Punisher said was the whole key on why I'm not out there going crazy. I'm going crazy because I'm good at heart. At the end of the day, it reminded me that I studied the Warriors Code. And in the Warriors Code, I have to be reminded that there is something that we like to call compassion. I be so caught up in all the other good shit, and sometimes I forget about compassion. So, yeah. But
Fix
we got one
evil
more
through
for you.
understanding.
You're assuming evil is permanent, Frank. But my research suggests otherwise. People become killers through trauma, neglect, abuse, or neurological damage. Fix the trauma. Provide treatment. Address the damage. And you can change outcomes. Yes, some resist treatment. Some want to stay broken. But many don't. They're trapped in patterns they didn't choose. You judge them without understanding them. You execute them without trying to save them.
You're a scientist, Bruce. You deal in evidence, and the evidence is clear. Most murderers never change. They fake compliance. They manipulate therapists. They kill again the moment they're released. You can study them all you want, but they're not going to change because you understand them better. They're going to change when they decide to change, and most of them never decide. So while you're researching and treating and hoping they transform, they're killing again. I can't wait for that transformation. I have to stop them now. Yes, sometimes innocent people get caught in my net, but more innocent people die if I don't act. I'll keep killing because someone has to stop the killers right now. Not eventually, not after rehabilitation programs are funded. Right now, and I'll keep doing it until the day I die because that's the only way I know to honor the memory of my family. Through action, through consequences, through killing those who kill. And I'm at peace with that burden.
Yup. Now, let's battle again.
My first claim is that death is the only solution for heinous crimes. Crime dwells with forgiveness.
Yup. Heinous crimes like for example, Epstein shit, motherfucker should get immediately eradicated.
You're wrong, Frank. I've seen people change. I've watched criminals become better. I've seen them find redemption in prison. Yes, recidivism is high, but that's because the system is broken, not because change is impossible. We need better prisons, better rehabilitation, better support after release. You kill them because you've given up on those things. But giving up isn't justice. It's surrender. You're not protecting people by killing. You're just creating new orphans and new families destroyed by grief.
I've seen redemption too, Matt. I've also seen it fail. I've watched released prisoners kill again while bleeding heart lawyers cry about rehabilitation. You say the system is broken, but fixing a broken system takes time. And while you're fixing it, people die, innocent people. Families destroyed. I don't have the luxury of waiting for your perfect future prison system. I have now, and now, the only way to stop a killer from killing again is to stop them permanently. You want to believe people change. That's beautiful, but it's not realistic. Killers kill. That's what they do, and I stop them.
You justify killing by saying the system fails, Frank. But you're part of the system that fails. You kill one person and that's one person dead. But you create enemies too. Family members who seek revenge. Friends who become criminals to punish you. You think you're breaking a cycle, but you're feeding it. Every body you leave creates 10 new people hungry for violence. Justice isn't about revenge. It's about stopping cycles. Real justice would be building something better, not destroying what already exists.
The cycle exists because criminals believe they can escape consequences, Matt. They believe the system will protect them. They believe rehabilitation is possible. So they kill again. I show them consequences. I show them that there is something they can't escape from. That changes things. Yes, some family members seek revenge, but most just lose someone bad. The world doesn't mourn killers. Most people feel safer when I kill them. You talk about building something better. Great, build it. But while you build, I'll protect people in the only way that actually works. And that's
Woo! Now, I know for a fact y'all gotta roll with the Punisher on this one. While y'all try to build these prison systems, people out there fucking dying. Y'all rehabilitation don't work. You already know the prison system don't work. While y'all try to fix a broken system, people are fucking dying. I'm about to go out there and handle that. Next.
My next claim is that mercy is for people who can afford it. When your family dies, you learn that mercy is just weakness.
I'm sorry about your family, Frank. I know that pain. Uncle Ben was killed and I wanted revenge too. I understand the rage, but I learned something important. Killing doesn't bring them back. It doesn't make the pain go away. It just makes you empty. And then you have to keep killing to fill the emptiness. That's not justice. That's addiction. You're addicted to revenge and you call it protection. But you're just chasing a high that never satisfies. I've learned that real strength is letting go. Not of justice, but of revenge. They're different things.
You're young, Peter. You've got time to heal. You've got web slinging and criminals to stop in a normal life. I don't have that. My family is dead. There's no healing. There's no moving on. There's just the people responsible and removing them from existence so they can't hurt anyone else. You say killing is addiction, but it's not an addiction, it's a job. It's a purpose. Without it, I'm nothing. Just a corpse walking around pretending to be alive. At least this way, my wife and kids mean something. Their deaths have purpose. That's all I have left.
Your pain doesn't justify killing other people's families, Frank. Yes, you're broken. Yes, you're suffering. But destroying yourself by killing criminals doesn't honor your family. It just means they die and then you die too. Slowly, from the inside out, I've lost people too. And I know the only way forward is to stop the cycle. To protect people instead of punishing them. You could do that, Frank. You could take your pain and turn it into protection.
You say stop the cycle, Peter. But the cycle doesn't stop. It just waits. Criminals think they can kill again. They believe the system will handle it. Then they kill again. And more families get destroyed. I break that belief. I show them that some deaths have permanent consequences. Yes, I suffer. Yes, I'm broken. But at least I'm useful. At least my pain protects people. You want to heal and be happy? That's nice for you. But some of us don't get that option. Some of us just get to choose what our destruction serves. And mine serves stopping murderers. That's enough. My next...
But Spider-Man had a good point also. You feel me? But I'm the Punisher. But yes, that is a battle within. That is a fucking battle within. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever did this Punisher versus superheroes, you don't really, you know, like you probably don't understand, but maybe he do. But he has great claims for both sides. But we're with the Punisher. But like if you ever watched the Daredevil show with the Punisher and shit, and you saw they fighting on the rooftop and they was battling over ideology and shit. It's like that. It's like that. But with more fighting.
Claim is that the government's courts are too slow and too broken. Criminals walk free while victims wait for justice that never comes.
Yep.
I agree the system is broken, Frank. I've fought against broken systems my whole life. But the solution isn't to replace it with murder. The solution is to fix it. To make it work right. Yes, courts are slow, but that slowness is important. It means checking evidence, making sure the innocent aren't punished. Yes, criminals walk free sometimes, but that's better than executing an innocent person. You bypass the system.
Criminals walk free sometimes is an understatement. In the UK, they just let out over 90 fucking criminals on the fucking street. Talking about a malfunction in the fucking system. Get the fuck out of here. Now y'all talking about we need to fuck with AI. We need to fuck with AI. I have to address this shit. nigga, they letting criminals. Oh yeah. Don't get me started. When the motherfucking immigrants, yes, I'm gonna say it, fuck a migrant. I ain't saying no migrants, nothing. Those immigrants was committing some heinous acts in Gotham City, aka New York City. What? New York City? Motherfuckers was let out without bail, and they throwing up the middle fingers to the camera and the police. You can't make this shit up. This is why the Punisher exists, y'all.
You make mistakes. You kill innocent people. You become what you hate. You bypass the system and you make mistakes. You kill innocent people. You become what you hate.
I've studied my target, Steve. I don't kill innocents. I verify before I execute. I'm more thorough than any court. I don't rely on one witness or circumstantial evidence. I investigate completely, and I'm not wrong. Not anymore. Maybe early on. But I've learned I'm precise. And in the time I wait for courts to do their thing, people die. Preventable deaths. Deaths that wouldn't happen if I just removed the threat. You fought in wars, Steve. You know sometimes you have to make hard choices. Sometimes you have to eliminate threats directly.
War is different from justice, Frank. In war, you fight soldiers who are trying to kill you. In justice, you punish people according to law. Those are not the same thing. You say you're thorough, but you're not a court. You can't examine evidence like a court does. You can't hear both sides. You can't acknowledge reasonable doubt. You just decide someone is guilty and execute them. That's not justice. That's judgment. And you're just one man, fallible, human. You'll make mistakes. And when you do, innocent people die. Is that acceptable?
Yes, it's acceptable, Steve, because the alternative is more deaths, more victim suffering while courts debate. You want a perfect system. It doesn't exist. Every system fails sometimes. At least my system fails fast and doesn't drag out victims' suffering. Yes, I might make mistakes, but I've made fewer mistakes than the courts. I've saved more innocent people than the courts have. You believe in the system because you were trained to believe in it. But the system doesn't work. Not for the people who need it most. I do, and I'll keep doing it. My next claim is that...
Real, man. Fuck the court system. Fuck that goddamn court system. He was talking to Captain America. But in reality, the battle within, man, nigga, fuck this court system. I want to walk in that bitch like the movie Boondock Saints. If y'all seen the movie Boondock Saints, if y'all haven't seen the movie Boondock Saints, go check it out. The movie could have had a 10 out of 10 with me. But there was one thing. There was one thing in that movie that just took away the perfect score. And the motherfucker that took away the perfect score was Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, the Green Goblin from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Sam Raimi, you know, with Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. That's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Bully Maguire is the GOAT. All right? Fuck a Tom Holland. You know, the Andrew Garfield cool, but fuck a Tom Holland. I know my daughter mad. She'd be mad if I say that. She know I fucks with Bully Maguire, but but it's a good movie though. The last one was a good movie. They needed that nostalgia to motherfucking get that money. They needed that nostalgia. They had to bring Bully Maguire and Andrew Garfield in that bitch. But anyway, what I was about to say before that Spider-Man shit. Hold on. What I was about to say? I was about to say something. Shit. I was about to say something. Somebody help me. What I was about to say before this Spider-Man shit. It's there. I'm just trying to grab it in my mind. Hold on. Fuck it. Oh, yeah. About the court system. Right? I know it was something about the court system. One next away from hurting everyone he can. Then you got a motherfucker at Tigers on Thursday night. Nice motherfucker you ever beat. Can't set standards on people. Yup, my rules and court, etc. All destined to fail. Right. Yup.
Some people don't deserve to live. Evil is real and it can't be redeemed.
Woo! Evil is real and it can't be redeemed. Some motherfuckers don't deserve to live. That's the claim. And to me personally, I agree. Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, Larry Fink, Peter Thiel, Larry Ellison, George Soros, Klaus Schwab, Henry Kissinger. If that nigga's still alive, I think he gone. I'm not sure. But all these motherfuckers that motherfucking told the world, helped the world get shut down, lied to our face, gaslighted motherfuckers. Dr. Fauci's like I didn't tell not nobody to shut the government down. It's like, oh yeah, I told everybody to shut the government down. This motherfucker here. You was talking about Boondock Saints. Thank you. Yeah. The shit that took away Boondock Saints was Willem Dafoe. And what he did in that fucking movie to infiltrate the bad guy headquarters. He dressed up like He dressed up like a fucking female and fucked with one of the henchmen. And actually, I think he kissed him. And they was about to go into the room and smash. But, you know, like he's infiltrating and he would go kill these motherfuckers. And motherfuckers saved the Boondock Saint brothers. So, do all that, save the motherfuckers. And then, at the end of the movie, they go to the courtroom. Yeah, this is what I said. I wanted to go to the courtroom like Boondock Saints. Murk all the cops, all the guards, even the judge. And tell the motherfucker to grab the camera, yo, nigga, bring the camera, nigga. I want the whole world to see this. We're gonna have the main motherfucker that's on some Epstein level shit in the middle of the goddamn room. And me and a badass female gonna get right behind that motherfucking head with 2 guns and we go motherfucking say the Lord's Prayer. For thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Click, click, on earth as it is in heaven. Blah, blah. You ever put the motherfucking coins on their eyes and shit like this? But yeah, it could have had a 10 out of motherfucking 10, but like Willem Dafoe fucked it up. He was just supposed to be a goddamn detective. Okay. Why the dress? Why you had to infiltrate with putting the dress on? You could have just called a dog ass prostitute bitch, paid her, and she could have did the damn thing while she's serving up one of the henchmen guys. You killed the other henchman guy. The other henchman guy, like, oh, bitch, get off me. Some shooting going on. Get the bitch off her, and he run into a fucking bullet by Willem Dafoe. Bam. That's how you make the scene better. Then you go save the Boondock Brothers. But no, you want to dress up like a fucking female with the wig, lipstick, everything. Had the purse, carry bag, all everything. I'm like, Willem Dafoe, what the fuck, dog? Lost all fucking respect. Hope he got a lot of nickels. Shit, fuck the bullshit. Hope I got a lot of 50-cent pieces, nigga. I wanted to use 50-cent pieces with the JFK on it. You know, because like some people got big ass eyes and shit. And you know, we gonna be motherfuckers shooting niggas with motherfucking 4.5s and Eagles. We're gonna be putting holes in niggas. Might need a 50-cent piece. Might need a 50-cent piece. Spirit de Sante.
I've killed a lot of people, Frank, for revenge, for money, for reasons that didn't matter, and I've regretted every single one. You think killing evil is justice, but killing someone just makes you a killer too. I learned that the hard way. Every person I killed stayed with me, haunted me. That's the cost. You can't kill your way to redemption. You just accumulate ghosts. Some people are dangerous. Sure, some people hurt others, absolutely, but killing them doesn't solve the problem. It just creates more bodies. You killed for money, Max. That's different from killing for protection. You regret your kills because they were selfish. My kills aren't selfish. They're purposeful. I kill murderers so they can't kill again. That's not the same as your guilt. That's virtue. Yes, it haunts me, but I accept the haunting. That's the price of doing what needs to be done. You want absolution for selfish killing. That's why you feel guilt. I feel nothing because I'm doing the right thing. You killed for wrong reasons, I kill for right ones.
There's no such thing as right reasons for killing, Frank. You tell yourself you're protecting people, but you're really just feeding an addiction. An addiction to violence and control. You feel nothing because you've gone numb. That's not virtue. That's damage. You're a wounded animal and you're lashing out. I know because I was you. I still am sometimes. But I'm trying to be better. Trying to stop the violence cycle. You're just deepening it. And you're going to end up like me. Broken, haunted, and wondering if any of it mattered.
Maybe I'm broken, Max. Probably I am. But my brokenness saves people. If that's the cost of protection, I'll pay it. You regret your kills because they were meaningless. Mine are meaningful. That's the difference between you and me. You're a victim of circumstance. I'm a soldier. I made choices. Bad things happened to me and I decided to respond. You made choices for money. You responded to greed. Don't compare yourself to me. We're different. And my way works better. Less innocent people die when I'm active. That's measurable. That's real.
He was talking to Max Payne on that one. As a matter of fact, I got to get back to my Max Payne 3, but my Xbox acting like a bitch. I got to get my Xbox 360 back working. I'm surprised it motherfucking came on. The motherfucker even played the games I was playing on that motherfucker on some real shit. You know, the Xbox 360 came out in 06. It's 2025. That bitch came on. I'm like, oh shit. The motherfucking heart on that motherfucker got heart. Nigga, the heart got heart. Shit, if I get that bitch working, I might get back to that Max Payne 3. Cause you know, that shit good. That's a good gas. Good game right there. Good game right there.
My next claim is that rehabilitation doesn't work on people broken by violence.
Yes, rehabilitation fails sometimes.
Okay, now he's talking to Batman.
Execution. You kill someone and that's permanent.
I think.
But if that person was innocent, you just created a victim. If they were guilty but could have changed, you remove that possibility. You eliminate choices before you fully understand the person. I work in the gray area. I capture, I investigate. I let the system work. Yes, it's slow, but it's more just.
You have faith because you're wealthy, Bruce. You can afford to believe in rehabilitation. But poor families can't afford to wait for murderers to change. They can't afford the hope that killers will reform. They need immediate protection, and the only immediate protection is death. You capture criminals and hand them to a system that releases them. Then they kill again, and more families suffer. I've watched this happen. I've seen the families destroyed while courts debate rehabilitation. You can philosophize about change because you're not the one burying your wife. I am.
Your trauma doesn't justify becoming a killer yourself, Frank. Yes, your wife died. Yes, that's tragedy. But killing in her memory dishonors her life. You're not a protector. You're a murderer pretending to have noble reasons. I understand grief. I understand loss. But I've chosen a different path. I capture. I investigate. I pursue truth. And I refuse to become what I fight. You crossed that line. And now you can't come back. But you could choose to stop. You could choose to be better. That's what real strength looks like.
I am what I need to be to stop killers, Bruce. You get to be noble because you're wealthy and powerful. You can afford mercy. You can afford to believe in the system because the system protects people like you. But it doesn't protect the poor. It doesn't protect the families in neighborhoods where murderers operate. I'm not trying to be better than I am. I'm trying to be useful.
All right, don't stay up, don't scholar, stay up.
Murderers fear me. That fear prevents crime. You're a symbol. I'm a consequence, and consequences work better than symbols.
Woo. Consequences work better than symbols. But yeah, now this is the Punisher versus 20 superheroes. Now, but I played it because the monologue that they have and what's the inner conflict I have within myself. You know, the battle back and forth. And you know what's crazy is like the person that thought about it, I'm like, no, but you really like it's not only studying the fucking characters of the Marvel or the DC universe or whatever, but like it's understanding ideology. It's understanding the ideology of the mind of a motherfucker that got to get the job done to a motherfucker that want to rely on the system. So, you know, like the real true battle within, trying not to become the bloodthirsty maniac, you know, but at the same time, don't be too passive or a pussy. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that balance. But like when it comes to the situation of taking down evil, I gotta run with the Punisher on this. But at the same time, there's still part of my mind saying, you know, like we gotta be strategic, we gotta work on ourselves, you know. So like when it is time to do some work, like I do it swiftly and silently and make sure there's no motherfucking casualties and make sure there's no innocent people when I blow up the building. So allegedly. But shout out to everybody. I'm gonna go back live again real quick and probably talk about Blame. And then might start playing the game. Or should I just do it now? Salute. Good night to the chat. Yep. Should I do it on this? No, fuck it. I'm ending with this. I wanted it to be 2 separate videos. Okay, cool. As soon as I end this, I'm gonna come back again because I want to talk about this shit real quick. But catch y'all in a second. This is Hurricane's inner monologue in the form of the Punisher versus 20 superheroes. But the ideologies is just like, the real question is, what side, have I chose? You know what I'm saying? I'm still finding that balance to answer your question, That's why I still kick back, listen to Alan Watts, Earl Nightingale, Carl Jung, Bobby Hemmett, Brother Panic. You know what I'm saying? Grab my truth, apply it to my life, and act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Study my meditations and my mantras and my mudras and, my affirmations and my visualization. Do all the techniques to keep me from snapping. But I'll be back in a second. Pause. Can't we do it all night like that? Can't we going on? Shouts out to everybody. I'll be right back in a minute.